And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals.
Man, tonight about to start, and me and the guys is all outside, and I'm deciding whether to ride or to flick. We know we did. Way this night is going, I bet that each and every one of us gonna leave with on our wrists. We at the front door, we ain't gotta wait in the line. Inside, a couple wanna give me the time.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Our starter in this one, Jake Irvin. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
In the air on the infield, DeYoung makes the catch for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jorge Mateo.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in now and watches strike one. One out, bases empty. Irvin with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. This one in the air. Low under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Two down, bases empty. And now Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., and on the hill in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
That to right, Cowser. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Paul DeYoung.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Rodriguez, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Nationals go quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill working through some struggles lately. Irvin back to work. That's down and in.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. O'Neill launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a chopper out to short. Abrams tosses to first and quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Wood makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated
off to a great start.
Ryan
He's really
O'Hearn.
cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering misses. Ball 2. No score here in the second. Just off the outside edge. And he walked him.
Take your base.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4
seventh,
pitches
right
for the
fielder,
walk. And that
Colton
last
Cowser.
one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now here is Colton Cowser.
Yeah.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Me and you no contest, so go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
That's through there for a strike. And that's down and away. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
And a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Outside low, 1-2 the count. In the air to left, down the line. And that drops foul. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
James Wood now at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a foul ball.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Man at first, 1 away. That one missed. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Stone Garrett stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Rodriguez checks on first, and he's back in there. Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back.
Leading
and coming off a series where the
Baltimore,
pitching
catcher
was
Adley
outstanding.
Rutschman.
We take a look at those numbers. Just missed.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Ball.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it.
Second
now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jorge Mateo now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Late swing fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Falling behind 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one out to right. Garrett sizes this one up, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First time up was a pop out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Wood sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that'll do it. And the Orioles leave one. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
DeYoung went deep in his most recent game.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And strike one to the catcher.
0 balls, 1 strike.
On the inside corner for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
That one misses. Ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. That one fouled off. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Off the mark there.
Down.
And the count 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a
Count is
ball.
full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. O'Neill on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here in Nationals
Leading
Park,
off for
John
the
Shelby
Orioles,
with Chris Singleton
shortstop,
and
Gunnar
set to lead
Henderson.
off the 4th, Gunnar Henderson. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Popped up to Young, under it, and out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride
Now
up in the
batting,
zone right
left
there.
fielder
Hitter
Tyler
looked like he
O'Neill.
was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
O'Neill takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0.
The next pitch
That's the ball.
misses, and the
Outside.
count now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that's in for a strike.
2-1.
Headed towards the corner. Garrett makes his way towards it. Lays out and makes the play.
Now batting, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That clips a corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back. –
0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And we're still knotted at 0. The Battle of the Beltway rolls on. Bottom 4, and now for Washington, Jake Irvin. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ball, that's down.
Rodriguez picks over, and he's back in safely. The 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Abrams in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Luis Garcia. Walked his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And fouled off. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Everybody's going to be safe. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. James Wood will hit next. Struck out looking at his first at bat. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Check swing, called strike. Next offering is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch misses way outside. Ripped on a line to center. Mullins makes the play. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Up next,
Stone
for the
Garrett
Nationals,
digging in for the Nationals.
right fielder,
He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw. Garcia back in on a dive. Swings through that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2. That's a little bit low. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Orioles nothing.
Watch me, watch me, watch me. Let me work. I put in work.
The Battle of the
Leading off
Beltway
for the
rolls
Orioles,
on.
the
New inning
designated
getting
hitter,
started.
Ryan
Here's the designated
O'Hearn.
hitter for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. Irvin back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one ripped. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1-2, the count.
This one in the air. DeYoung in position. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Up
Not
next
allowing
for
it
the
to stay
Orioles,
in the head, but going to work at the next
Rutschman.
hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And downstairs.
That's a ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had
Now
pretty
batting,
good timing on it.
second
Just got
baseman,
underneath it a little bit and popped it
Mateo.
up.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit. And takes low for ball one. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's a ball.
And that's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there,
Now
Boo. The
batting,
last one
center
wasn't even
fielder,
close.
Cedric Mullins.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 in this one. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Going, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Two outs. That one misses,
high.
and the count is 1-1. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third,
That's
but
foul.
it kicks foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a good eye there.
Missed. That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Mountcastle off of first with 2 away. Oh, nice stop at first. And that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me.
And we're back. And here is Paul DeYoung.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, the left-hander, up and throwing. Soto warming up as well. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya.
1 ball, 1
You got to
strike.
remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Up now for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. Fastball for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. That clips the corner.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Orioles up by a run, last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball. That's up.
That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Soft contact in the air, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jacob Young getting ready to hit, 1 for 2. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson zips it across. That's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the
and they make a
Nationals,
change to start the
Number
6th.
68.
The new pitcher, number 68.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Fielder,
And
Tyler
remember,
O'Neill.
he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Jordan Westberg. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the inside corner for a strike. And that's too high.
That's up.
That's outside. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
To third. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, designated hitter Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Throw over to first.
No,
Westberg dives back in
there.
safely. Westberg, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second,
strike.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can.
And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Outside low. 2-1.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Man at second. That one outside. And that's ball three. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Nationals 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
Still a lot of
Now
game
pitching
left,
for
and this game
Baltimore,
could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Low swings through it for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker also getting ready. Gets under it and pops it up. Henderson makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Mateo sends it to first. And that quickly, two
Now
away.
batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Right side. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Washington, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Sims.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Ball one, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Lopez getting ready to go. Poche, the lefty, warming up as well. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swinging a foul straight back. That's a ball.
2-2.
Tried the sweeper. Stays alive. Next one just misses. And that's ball 3.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Mateo.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. He is struck out and he is walked. And he pops up the bunt. Low. Pulls it down, and there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. Sims measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Not even close there. Ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
One-run game, one out, one on.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball four to aboard.
Now batting, first baseman Ryan
And
Mountcastle.
next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Misses again, 5 in a row.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. The relay throw in there safely. And they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Lucas Sims done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Now
the
on the mound for the
Nationals,
Nationals, Jorge
number
Lopez.
21.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Garrett makes the catch, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, James Wood. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch just misses.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill sizes this one up, corrals it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Stone
And now
Garrett.
Stone Garrett, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that
1-1.
skips in the dirt. The Orioles leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Keegan Aiken gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Yennier
Baltimore,
Cano into the
number
game.
78.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Man at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Paul DeYoung. Foul ball there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
That one missing inside. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Garrett leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. 2 down.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropped, and he's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Digging in, Keibert Ruiz. And ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On a line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, 2 outs. Rosario digs in now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Late swing fouled off. 2 outs. Bases are full.
2-2.
And now
Nope,
1
ball.
and 2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
On the ground, right side, Mateo. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. 3 left for Washington. They trail at 5-2. Back at the ballpark
Leading
as
off
we take
for
a check of the
Baltimore,
bullpen
third
so far
baseman,
this season.
Jordan Westburg.
I'm held under by the world and I'm way too scared. There's a struggle through the trouble underwater. There's the bubbles from my mouth come to the surface while I'm buried by the rubble till my lungs can bust.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser now at the plate. Swings and chases a low one there.
Knowing that the pitcher
Your
wants
ball,
a
one
ground
strike.
ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. DeYoung
Go.
to second, but
No,
safe at first.
Petey.
It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that
Ball,
is
that's low.
downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Hee-haw! 1-1.
Now moves to first.
Nope, save.
That missed by a
2-1.
lot. And that's ball 2. In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. So now 2 on
Nope, that's ball 4.
and 2
Runner,
outs.
take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked
Now
the
batting,
hitter. Man,
second
you got to
baseman
challenge the guy with the
Jorge
fastball.
Mateo.
So digging in, Jorge Mateo.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run And the number 9 guy at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Tap foul at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jorge Lopez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Nationals.
change here, Colin
Number
Poche.
41.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. And there's the strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. Orioles get 3 on this long ball. It's now 8-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year.
down.
First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
So a man aboard for C.J. Abrams now, and that is out of play.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's
second
still in the
baseman,
strike zone, can be
Luis
tough for hitters to get on top of.
Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That one
That's
misses,
down. That's the ball.
and it's 1-0. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Man at second. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting left fielder, James Wood.
And now up for Washington, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 8 and the Nationals 2. Back here in Nationals Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And Poche ready to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one's in there, 0-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next offering is in for a strike. Mountcastle on at first, nobody out. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting left
Tyler
fielder,
O'Neill,
Tyler
the next to
O'Neill.
hit. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
The Orioles up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swinging a foul straight back. That one just misses.
Down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Westberg in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering upstairs. And that's down and away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And it remains 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Orioles 8 and the Nationals 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Soto.
Now pitching
Compared to
Baltimore,
some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly
Gregory
free and
Soto.
easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike
leading
zone.
off for Washington.
And now the right fielder, Stone
fielder,
Garrett. 1 for
Stone
3.
Garrett.
That's outside.
No, that's out.
And that is ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That was straight
1-1.
queso right there.
Ball to strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On a line out towards center. Brings it in. 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals.
Now it's going to be Paul DeYoung. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Inside. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one almost got him.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 2-1. Foul ball. That one
Full
inside. Look out. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. That comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
So it's their last chance in this one. Keibert Ruiz will hit next. A switch hitter batting right. And that drops in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. This could end it. In the air, foul off first. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
8-2 the final here as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
What I got, mess is what I'm like. I'm just feeling good.